Dear friends, for the last 2 days we have been discussing the topic management of everyday life, and we have seen how this topic gets more importance because of the fast life, the present scenario, and we had seen this topic in the background of the fourth wave of management that has come, that is the holistic style of management. And we had also told we can make use of some of the management techniques to make our life more meaningful. That is the development of IQ, EQ and SQ simultaneously in the background of the modern science, and also adopting the holistic style of management, having a paradigm shift in our thinking, basically going for the basic purpose of life, which at a stroke will solve many of our problems of modern day life. They all will become insignificant compared to the main aim of life. And that is why we first discuss what is true success, what is true happiness, what is true peace, and then what is the aim of our life, the purpose of our life. And then we also discussed about the management of birth, management of death, and certain other phenomena. There are so many other items to be discussed. I don't know how much justification we can be doing because of the shortage of time. But we start with time management, which is very important for each and every human being. For all of us, time management is very important, irrespective of whether we are students, teachers, executives, housewives, for everybody. Because here, there is one thing which is common. Irrespective of caste, creed, color, religion, nationality, age, every human being gets equal amount of time. There is no partiality. In everybody's account, early morning, 86,400 seconds are deposited, 24 hours. Whatever seconds we make use of, they are used well. And the seconds that we could not use, they cannot be carried forward, they are gone. This is a peculiar time deposit bank, where you cannot carry forward your deposit. Next day, again in your account, 86,400 seconds will be deposited. So every day, we have a responsibility to see that each and every second is utilized well in conformity with the purpose of our life. That is the great responsibility for all of us. And we have to remember, time and tide wait for none. Time and tide wait for none. And that's why they say, Kaal kare so aaj kare so ab, palma parle hoegi, bohri karego kab. Whatever you want to do it today rather than tomorrow, because who has seen tomorrow? And what you want to do today, do it now, because you don't know next moment you may not be alive. Because the most certain thing, the most definite thing, the most certain thing in the life is death. And the most uncertain thing is the time of death. We do not know when death will come. So many astrologers who are predicting for others that you will be living like so many years, they themselves went away before their own prediction. This is what we have seen. The astrologers themselves died who were telling about others. There is no guarantee that you will be living for 70 years, 80 years, 100 years. There is no guarantee. We can die any moment, but then we have to be prepared. So every day, we start the day as if it is the last day. Then there will be intensity in our work. So, how much we live is not important. How we live is important. How much time we have made use of, how many years have been added, that is not important. How many years have been made use of properly, that is more important. Some social scientist made a survey of an average human being, taking it for granted that supposing a person, an average human being lives for 70 years. Our age expectancy is 65 years, I think, in India, but outside it is more. So anyway, taking it for granted that average age, that does not mean there is a guarantee that you will live till 70 years, of course, you must remember. But average age, if it is taken as 70 years, then they have calculated how do we spend our time out of 70 years. 28 years goes for sleeping. 28 years sleeping. Then recreation 8 years. Illness 6 years. Traveling 5 years. Eating 4 years. Dressing 3 years. Of course, it will depend whether they are. Then only 2 items where we are concerned. Work is 6 years and study 10 years. This 16 years. Actually, 70 years we have lived. Out of which 16 years of productive work we have done. The rest all goes in vain. That is why how much you live is not important. How you live is important. Swami Vivekananda lived only 39 years. On 4 July 1902, he entered into Mahasamadhi. On the wings of meditation, he flied high and left his body. And just 2 days before his passing away, he told that when I give up my body, you cremate me here. And exactly on that spot, his body was cremated by the side of the Ganges. Now there is a beautiful temple of Swami Vivekananda on that very spot in Belur Math, headquarters, Calcutta, near Calcutta. Then somebody asked, Swamiji, why do you want to give up your body so early? It's only 39 years. Swamiji said, I have done enough for next 1500 years. I have done enough for next 1500 years. It will take 1500 years for us to understand and implement his message. I have given enough. First, whatever I have given, you take that much food. For 1500 years I have done. How much hard he worked. Encyclopedia Britannica, within a few days, he finishes reading. So many thousands of books he has read within the short span. Thousands of lectures he has given. So many conversations. Complete works of Vivekananda, 9 volumes, they are available here. His lectures, conversation, everything, whatever all he did, finished quickly. He finished everything. Sometimes he slept 1 hour or 2 hours within 24 hours. Work day and night. And he had told many times, I am not going to live 40. I am not going to see 40. Exactly. Before 40 years of age, he left his body. And A.L. Basham says, a great historian, it is very difficult to evaluate the importance of Swami Vivekananda on the scale of history because we are too near the history. The future generations will be able to measure the impact of Swami Vivekananda. It will take long time for us. The more the time goes, the more we are able to understand the significance and the relevance of his message. Whatever problems we are facing today after 100 years, he visualized and he has given solution. And there are so many other problems which have not yet come, for which he has given solution. You can just imagine the visionary, how much work he did. So that is why how much you live is not important. How you live is more important. So that is why time management becomes very important. Making use of each and every second out of 86,400 seconds. Yesterday is a cancelled check. Gone. It cannot come. Some people, they say, time is money. Time is money. Money is very important for us. But we don't give any importance to time. Time goes away, we waste so many hours, we don't mind. If money is wasted, we mind. But actually speaking, time is not money. Time is much more important than money. Why? Because if you lost 1 lakh rupee In your business, you can get it back after 1 year. But the time that is gone can never come back. And so time is more important than money. So yesterday is a cancelled check. Tomorrow is a promissory note. Tomorrow is a promissory note. You may or may not get it. Before that, Yamraja will come and take. And today is the real hard cash. Utilize it to the maximum. That is time management. Now, it's a very vast subject. There are so many books on time management available in AMA. But I will give you, easy to remember for you, this formula of A, B, C, D, E, F. That's all. A, B, C, D, E, F. A, analyze. A to F of time management. You will not get any book. This is just now I devised. Only 15 minutes back I was sitting and I thought I should give in such a manner so that you can remember it. So A to F of time management, number A. 1. A, analyze. Analyze what are your priorities. Basically, time management, remember, the secret of time management is setting up the priorities of life. So many people say, we don't have time. Absolutely false. Everybody has got 24 hours, 86,400 seconds. Never say, I don't have time. You say, I don't have time for this particular activity. That you can say. I'm having shortage of time? No. You can say, I don't have any inclination of reading the books of Swami Vivekananda, and that is why I don't have time for this activity. But never say I am shortage of time. It is a question of priorities. If you think a particular activity is important for you, you get time. Where there is will, there is a way. You find out time. If you tell some young boy, girl, this is the work that is to be done, no time. You don't know how much study we have to do, how much we have to do. Like this, they will go on telling. So many. Read the books of Swami Vivekananda. No time. I will do after my graduation, after my post-graduation, after I got the job. No time for this one. But if you tell, there is a ticket we have booked for Kulu Manali. Yes, I will go. But you told there is no time. No, that is okay, but that's what time I can take out. Kulu Manali going, we get the time, because that suits our taste. So actually it is a question of priorities. It's a question of priorities. So you have to set the priorities. What are the activities which will be useful for meeting your end objective? End objective is infinite happiness, infinite bliss, infinite joy, infinite knowledge. And second objective is to get happiness, peace and fulfillment and success in everyday life. Whether this will lead to that, we have to critically examine all the activities. Watch, prepare a diary. How did you spend yesterday? How did you spend the last week? Then you will find out what are the activities. Then you say, these are the priorities. Of course, there are thousands of activities we have to do. The modern youth, earlier youth also, they wanted to ride 2 horses at a time, 3 horses at a time. But the modern youth want to ride 100 horses at a time. That is the paradox. They want to do this also, that course also, this CAT also examination that they will give, and then they get so much of load, and then they are under tension, and they are not able to do anything, and time management. We don't have time. But why did you take up? So that is why second thing comes, bite as much as you can chew. You cannot take up thousands of items of work. You can take up, but do one by one. First, ride 1 horse, then 2nd horse, then 3rd horse. You cannot ride all the horses at a time, simultaneously. Bite as much as you can chew. Otherwise, you are going to have time management problem. So, A is setting up the priorities. Second, B is bite as much as you can chew, and best use of the best time. This is very important. That is sequencing. For example, you have analyzed these 2 activities are very important for me. I am a student. Study is very important for me. Okay, this is priority item number 1. And second, important for me is to attend to office of my daddy. These are the 2 items which are very important. Then there are so many other items, meeting the friends and congratulating him for birthday, these, that, so many items are there. But these are the 2 major items, more important. Then try to do those activities when your mind is fresh. Early morning, So when you have got maximum of productivity, you are having maximum efficiency, at that time, try to do those activities which have got higher priorities in your life. So that will take less time. You will have better concentration. You will be able to do that work better. And then later on, when your efficiency curve goes down, at that time you can do other activities, recreation, entertainment, watching TV, internet, cheating, chatting, internet chatting. I tell it, internet cheating and internet chatting goes together. So many boys and girls come weeping, oh, I was cheated on internet. So why did you go for chatting? It is chatting, cheating going together. Anyway, you go for it. If you got time, go for it. And then afterwards, you know, experience is a great teacher. The modern youth, they want to experience. Okay, experience. But don't become the third party. There are three types of people. In Bengali, there is a proverb, কেউ দেখে শিখে, কেউ ঠেকে শিখে, কেউ ঠেকেও না শেখে. Some people learn by others' experience. They don't go. They go to that path. They are seeing the other person is going to that path, and he has got stuck there. He has fallen down. No, don't go to that path. Dekhe shikhe. He sees and he doesn't go to that path. Second person says, let me find out how do I fall. So let me make an experiment. So then he goes to that path. He himself falls down. He said, no, Baba, now I will not go to that path. That is second. Dekhe shikhe first. Theke shikhe. After getting the kick, he learns. And third, people are so intelligent, they do not learn even by their own experience also. Learning from others' experience, learning from their own experience, and third, not learning even from their own, again falling down, again going through that path. So, that is why we will have to have this priority of the items and learn from others' experience and not go for those activities which will lead us astray, which will lead us to wastage of time. Third, combining the activities. Combine. Wherever possible, try to combine the activities to make use of the time. For example, you are traveling. So at that time, you can carry some books. Other times, you have got a plea. You always tell me, no, I don't have time of reading the books. But when you are traveling, you are not doing anything. You are getting bored. No, your friends are not there. You are all alone. How much you can talk with the parents there? Wavelength is different. So what to do? Read the books. Take books with you. So reading of some good entertainment books can go, or some good books which will be building your personality for students. So combining the activity wherever possible. Taking the notes, taking the notebook, noting down the points, what you have to do next week while you are waiting at the airport, at the railway station, you are waiting for the train. You know, it will serve two purposes. First of all, you will be utilizing your time. Second, you will be less reactive to the delays that occur at the airports and railway stations. Because you do not know, you are not aware also the train has come late. Otherwise, every 15 minutes, why the train is so late? Why the train is so late? You are screaming, but that does not make any difference. But when you are engaged in some useful activity, you don't know the train had come late. So it serves two purposes. So combine the activities where possible. Then D, delegate as far as possible. Delegate the work. When you want to delegate, remember, a perfectionist can never delegate. Because he wants to get the work done 100% and he thinks whatever I am doing is 100%. And nobody else will be able to do that, and so he has to do each and everything. And so that is why you will not be able to delegate. What, with the result, everything you are doing, from a small item to a great item, what happens? The real good work that was expected from you, you don't have the time.